Hello guys, my name is Matt and this will be my second narrated video, short tutorial on how to design your logo in vector software and send it to laser cutting CNC device and get the cutout from the machine. What you are seeing here is a future shop I designed in a SketchUp. It's all wooden structure, and in one part of the shop there will be also a blacksmithing corner, and I designed a round logo plate which I will be mounting on the wall when the shop will be ready. So basically this is the last step of the procedure I'm doing at the beginning. Here you can see me designing the logo plate inside the vector software. Uh, for let's say all CNC machines, it's important to have splines or paths defined in vector format. Therefore, after you are done designing, you export your design into some vector format. In my case, I exported everything to DXF file. For designing your designs, you can use softwares like Inkscape or Adobe Illustrator on one side, or on the other, engineering tools like Fusion 360, where you can directly then export all the paths and cut paths directly for the dedicated either plasma cutter or in my case laser cutting machine. When you're designing something that will be cut out from the plywood or metal sheet of metal, you must be careful to if you're using fonts, must be careful to use the appropriate fonts. You can Google the stencil fonts which are intended for this kind of procedures, and if you're using the standard fonts, then you must be careful to modify some letters accordingly. Otherwise cutouts won't look good after the process. To how to approach the laser cutting procedure: draw your design in some sort of vector software, export it to format that the machine accepts. In my case it was DXF. If you're dealing with fonts, be aware of using the right fonts, stencil fonts, or modify standard fonts accordingly. I will show you here one standard font modification. This is letter E, which won't look good after the cutout, and you can modify these letters with adding some extra paths or extra splines on locations where the cutout will be done. Here in the case of letter E, the middle part would fall out, so I'm adding a few rectangles which will hold the middle part in place and define extra cut paths for the CNC laser machine. I don't own the CNC laser cutter, therefore I'm using the professional services from local company called VIA. This is my, I believe, 6th time I'm using their services. They allowed me to film the cutout procedure. They're providing laser cutting services and metal fabrication services with state-of-the-art CNC laser cutters. They can handle small batches or small orders like mine here, or big professional batches with complex and large cutout jobs. Um, Here you can see the operator is changing the laser head. We are cutting out design from the 6 mm thick metal plate, and you will see here the cutout procedure, which took us, I believe, 3 minutes. Video here is sped up a bit, but for the whole design it took us 3 minutes from start to finish. What's important here, laser is cutting metal really precisely. The edges are crisp, sharp, and if you're not careful, you can cut yourself. Therefore, in the last part of the video, I'm showing you the deburring process. I deburred the holes and the borders, since I had experience cutting myself on the laser cut borders. They are so clean and crisp, and also after the cutout, the metal plate is not hot. It's lukewarm, and you can handle the material without any gloves right out of the laser. Again, if you need laser CNC cutting services, I'll put all the details, all the company details in the video description. I'll put there also the link to their web page, and you can contact them, and they will for sure respond to your inquiry. In the last part of this video, you will see this short procedure on how to deburr the holes, how to deburr the edges. It's basically something I'm doing in my shop using the drill press and the angle grinder. So enjoy the rest of the video, and you will also see right at the end of the video one box. It's a belt grinder I purchased a month ago, and I will do unboxing video next in the next session. The next video I'll publish somewhere in the beginning of February. This is the information I had from my side. If you have some questions, put it in the comments. I'll try to answer it. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video, and have a nice day. Bye.